words no one meant to keep. Soft as honey on a broken heart I couldn't reach. I let you lay your stories where my scars would hide. But every truth you touched on me was half a lie. I should've known your tenderness was painted gold. It melts too fast when nights get cold. Honey on a broken heart, don't heal the pain. It only shines for a moment, then it fades again. You swore you'd stay forever, but you fell apart. Can't fix what's torn with honey on a broken heart. Oh, oh, broken heart. Ooh, you hurt me like a habit you can never name. Your lips were sweet, but your devotion always came too late. But sugar can't replace the tears I pushed aside. I should've left the moment your goodbye took shape. But love can make a fool stay wide awake. Honey on a broken heart, don't heal the pain. It only shines for a moment, then it fades again. You swore you'd stay forever, but you fell apart. Can't fix what's torn with honey on a broken heart. No velvet words, no whispered lies can't stitch the wounds you left behind. I'm learning now to let them breathe and say what's left of me. Honey on a broken heart, don't heal the pain. It only sparkles for a second, then it slips away. You swore you'd stay forever, but you fell apart, and I'm forgotten. Honey can't mend a broken heart. You came sweeter than a promise no one meant to keep. Soft as honey on a broken heart I couldn't reach. I let you lay your stories where my scars would hide. But every truth you touched on me was half a lie. I should've known your tenderness was painted gold. It melts too fast when nights get cold. Honey on a broken heart, don't heal the pain. It only shines for a moment, then it fades again. You swore you'd stay forever, but you fell apart. Can't fix what's torn with honey on a broken heart. No velvet words, no whispered lies can't stitch the wounds you left behind. I'm learning how to let them breathe and save what's left of me. Honey on a broken heart, honey shine. kept your shadow on my window just to feel you close. But every night the truth gets louder than the words you chose. You left your whiskey on my table like a warning sign, and now the silence tells me secrets that were never mine. I try to paint our hurting with a sweeter tone, but midnight always finds the lies we left undone. 'Cause midnight wounds don't lie, they bleed where love ran dry. I can cover every scar, but they still shine in the dark. You can whisper you were mine, but we both know that's a lie. I ain't running anymore. Midnight wounds don't lie. You played your promises and no always ever be behind it. I've been dancing in your blues, trying hard to stay blind, but every note you ever gave me burned before it blew. Now I'm singing to the echoes of an empty room. I tried to stitch the pieces you kept tearing down, but midnight knows the truth, and it won't calm down. 'Cause midnight wounds don't lie, they bleed where love ran dry. I can cover every scar, but they still shine in the dark. You can whisper you were mine, but we both know that's a lie. I ain't running anymore. Midnight wounds don't lie. No more waiting at the door for a heart that stayed unsure. I'm reclaiming every breath you stole from me. 'Cause midnight wounds don't lie, they speak when tears run dry. I can hide the hurt inside, but it still glows in the light. You can beg for one more try, but I finally know why. I ain't breaking anymore. Midnight wounds don't lie. I kept your shadow on my window just to feel you close. But every night the truth gets louder than the words you chose. You left your whiskey on my table like a warning sign, and now the silence tells me secrets that were never mine. I try to paint our hurting with a sweeter tone, but midnight knows walking through the twilight like a secret on the run, with that quiet kind of sorrow that pretends it's never done. I let you speak your stories where my fragile corners are, but truth don't hide in shadows. The way you wear your scars, you fed me hope in small uneven lines. But broken love don't age like wine. Moonlit scars don't whisper despair. You try to cloak your damage in a silver light, but every touch reminding me you're holding too tight. Moonlit scars don't whisper, confess the lie. You held me like a habit that you didn't let on quit. Warm enough to pull me close, cold enough to never fit. I rave a tremble in your voice like something soft to say, but saving someone's ghost is just another break. You try to make your hurting times divine, but pain dressed pretty still ain't mine. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they speak loud at night. You try to cloak your damage in a silver light, but every touch reminding me you're holding too tight. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they confess to hate. They come from fixing wounds you never meant to heal. No more calling illusions, something real. I'm stepping from the darkness where you hide your fire. I'm learning how to love without your borrowed night. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they fade with the dawn. Your shadows lose their beauty when the truth turns on. I'm walking past the stories you were leaning, 'cause moonlit scars don't whisper, they're just echoes gone. You came walking through the twilight like a secret on the run, with that quiet kind of sorrow that pretends it's never done. I let you speak your stories where my fragile corners are, but truth don't hide in shadows. The way you wear your scars, you fed me hope in small uneven lines, but broken love don't age like wine. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they speak loud at night. You try to cloak your damage in a silver light, but every touch reminding me you're holding too tight. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they confess at night. You held me like a habit that you didn't whip with a quit. Warm enough to pull me close, cold enough to never fit. I ridiculed myself in you where you'd hide your fat. I'm running out in love without your borrowed night. Moonlit scars don't whisper, they fade with dawn. Your shadows lose their beauty when the truth turns on. I'm walking past the stories you were leaning on, 'cause moonlit scars don't whisper, they're just echoes gone. You came knocking with the softness, dressed in satin sound. A quiet promise, swirling sweetly just to pull me down. I let you in because the night was colder than before, but every warmth you gave me melted right onto the floor. You painted comfort like a dream I shouldn't trust, 'cause tender words can turn to rust. Satin shadows on my door, I've seen them all before. You slip into my longing just to leave me wanting more. You swear you're here to stay, but you fade like the night before. Oh, satin shadows never stay, just linger on my door. You play devotion like a record, skipping every plea. A broken rhythm masked with charm to keep control of me. Your kisses tasted like excuses dressed in gold, pretty on the surface, but the truth came cold. I try to read the meaning in your absent eyes, but quiet hearts reveal their lies. Satin shadows on my door, I've seen them all before. You slip into my longing just to leave me wanting more. You swear you're here to stay, but you fade like the night before. Oh, satin shadows never stay, just linger on my door. No more trace and empty echoes down my spine. No more giving you the pieces that were mine. I'm shutting out the noise you left behind. I'm walking past the shadows you designed. Satin shadows on my door, don't haunt me anymore. I'm rising with the daylight you were never meant for. You drifted like a whisper, begging for the floor, but I'm done falling for the satin shadows on my door. With a softness, dressed in satin sound. A quiet promise, swirling sweetly just to pull me down. I let you in because the night was colder than before, but every warmth you gave me melted right onto the floor. You painted comfort like a dream I shouldn't trust, 'cause tender words can turn around. Satin shadows on my door, I've seen them all before. You slip into my longing just to leave me wanting more. You swear you're here to stay, but you fade like the night before. Oh, satin shadows never stay, just linger on my door. Skipping every plea, a broken rhythm masked with charm to keep control of me. Your kisses tasted like excuses dressed in gold, pretty on the surface, but the truth came cold. I tried to read the meaning in your absent eyes, but quiet hearts reveal their lies. Satin shadows on my door, I've seen them all before. You slip into my longing just to leave me wanting more. You swear you're here to stay, but you fade like the night before. Oh, satin shadows never stay, just linger on my door. No more trace and empty echoes down my spine. No more giving you the pieces that were mine. I'm shutting out the noise you left behind. I'm walking past the shadows you designed. Satin shadows on my door, don't haunt me anymore. I'm rising with the daylight you were never meant for. You drifted like a whisper, baby. begging for the floor, but I